Hello, welcome back to Goddess Tabby. I am still on the information that came out in the last read. What I decided to do was to go ahead and do a continuance. Well, not a continuance, but clarification. So this is a clarification video. And once the information just kept coming, because first I got these two cards. These are two cards left over from the last reading. I wanted to know more information about the Emperor to help my viewers. And then I got another card, and then these two cards came out, and then these three flipped out like all at once separately. So I said, you know what? I might as well just make another video. I want to set the energy. Please give me 1 second. Okay. This is what I got on the Emperor from the last video, was that the Emperor, because I was questioning at the end of the video if the Emperor was real or not, because we were having like some, it was some matching energy. Definitely the Emperor's energy was matching to the Empress's energy, right? But the Emperor was showing up in a page energy and not as the Emperor, where the Empress was showing up as herself. So this is what I got. I asked one simple question. I asked the cards out of the same deck, who is it that the Emperor loves? Like, who is he loving on, right? And it said Death card, so that represents Scorpio. So the Emperor is really truly loving on a water sign, which is a Scorpio. I was almost gonna say he kissing his feet, but this looks more like some type of dominance. You know, I pick up on the freaky energy because it's the freak in the morning, freak in the evening, just like me. So, you know, people see me as divine, people see me as angelic. And I'm not talking about the Sagittarius that keeps pretending to be me. I'm talking about me. When they get to know me, when they are watching me and me. Not the illusions that people keep putting up pretending that it's me. I'm talking about myself. If you see here, oh my gosh. If you see here, the Emperor likes to be dominated. So the roles have switched. So the Emperor is a very dominant alpha male, but so is the Scorpio. As you can see here, they're both wearing the similar color, the red color, right? Representing leadership. I'm not talking about like red representing like, I don't know, people use red for what, love. People use red for evil. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about authority. Like, as you can see, the Scorpio wears red on his head as well and around his waist. And the Emperor wears red around his waist and hangs from his crown. But he likes it when the Scorpio dominates him. And then he gets to change his colors, as they say, right? He likes that. That's what he wanted. And what I got here is that they're lovers. That they're the lovers, but look what came out in reverse. They're not celebrating this love. This love is not known to many. It's not being advertised or shown. Good times come from hard work. Yeah, that's not happening. But what they are doing is they are finding their self-awareness, okay? Because it's a possibility here, you know, as people might not know, because I always assume that people know what I know. And I know that that's not true, right? I'm always like, oh, they know what I know. They know this, you know. That's not true. So this is what I'm finding out. This is what I'm finding out here. Something about the male to male or female to female intimate relationship being enlightening. It's something about maybe they aren't present. You know what I mean? Maybe this is a South Node thing. I don't know. I can't say what it is for them, right? I can ask the cards and see what I get. But what I understand and what I comprehend and am aware of about LGBTQIA plus relationships is that, especially in the spirit, I'm not talking about so much in the physical, because I'm not talking about physical gay relationships. I'm talking about in the spirit. When a man is with a man, they're able to have either it is better comprehension, as the card says, self-awareness. They're getting some type of self-awareness. I still don't believe that this is awakening in spirit. I don't. It's possible that these two energies, this Emperor and this, oh my goodness, where did that come from? And this Scorpio. So this is Emperor representing Aries energy, and this Death card representing Scorpio energy. I don't know if these two people are awake. Okay, I can ask the cards, but I got a feeling that their togetherness, or them being together as a couple, because they are a couple, it's coming out as lovers. It's not known to many. They're finding their self-awareness. They're at peace. So maybe it's more of a I want to find peace in my spiritual waters thing. And definitely is some type, because they had success, right? So it's some type of pleasing here. You know, for lack of a better word, I'm just going to go with their pleasing. It's a pleasing. I use this deck just because it's, you know, it says self-care, but I feel like that's what this is. Even though they're caring for each other, I just get a feeling that, and I haven't shuffled this deck in a while, so let me, energy cleanses, shuffle it. Like, I rarely use these cards in a reading. This is for like my divine feminines, divine masculine, my people on the self-awareness journey. I guess that's why it's making me feel like, wait a minute here. Pull from the self-care deck. Let's see what we can get. Okay, if I can get the new deck. Sorry guys, new deck. So get this moving here. Like I said, I don't use it that often. Let's see here. Talk to me, Dad. Talk to me. Please don't be stuck together. It's stuck together really bad. Okay, let me shuffle it some more. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, what can you give me on this piece that they're finding? They're spending time with friends, so they have a friendship. That's the reason why this love and relationship is not being celebrated. This could be, I still feel like there's sex involved, but this could be a loving friendship. Like friends with benefits. They're spending time with friends. You know, a lot of other stuff came out, but let's see here. Maybe I can get some more. Good. Thank you, self-care deck, because I was wondering what was going on with this. So they're friends. They have some things in common. We already saw this red on their head and their waist. So they have commonalities. They have camaraderie. It is therapy. They're soothing each other. This is some type of, because the last card, okay, this card came out and it was like 4 or 5 other cards that came out underneath it. And the other one was sound healing. So they're doing some type of meditating with frequency music and also with aromatherapy, which, you know, I use myself. I use that for myself as well, because that's how I maintain, you know, after being spiritually attacked when I try to sleep, after being in a shelter for almost 3 years. And that's basically all they do to you in the shelter if you're not giving it up to them on a regular basis the way that they want it. You know, after they steal from you and rob from you. Yeah. Something that has to do with like a sweet tooth. I kept getting sweet success before. This is indulging. They're indulging. They're indulging in, I'll keep these out, but they're indulging in the things that make them happy without judgment, because it's a friendship. Thank you for that clarification deck. Yeah, so that they can flow like water. That's something told me to look at the card at the bottom of the deck. So they're flowing like, oh my gosh. Oh, I get it. This is, what do they call that? The new gender role, the people who have fluidity in their sex roles. So if they need to be masculine, then they're masculine. If they need to be more feminine, then they're more feminine. If they need to be queer, gay, just to maintain the intimacy as they flow through their waters. So like I said, this Aries could possibly have a water sign in his chart that could be in a very important house for him. It could be in a financial house. It could be in a work or career house. When I say house, I'm talking about the 1st through the 12th houses that's within your birth chart. You can find out more about that in these karma cards by Monty Farber. He explains the houses in there. That's why it's coming to me, because like the Aries sign, the Scorpio sign. Yeah, they're similar. So with Aries being at the near the top of the zodiac sign chart, right? The Scorpio would have every characteristic, personality trait that the Aries has. Now, what the Scorpio does when you get to the Scorpio season, like the people born in Scorpio season, they're able to alchemy with all of the other signs that came before them more, if not better, because of Libra season. And I know this because I'm a Libra, and I've studied my sign very well. And Aries is almost like the opposite of me, but I have Aries very highly significant in my chart, and so I can see the similarities that I have to an Aries that an Aries might look at a Libra and dislike, and vice versa. A Libra will look at an Aries and dislike seeing those things within that person, right? Not knowing that they're just seeing, it's like a mirror, okay? It's what's happening is mirroring. So this person, this Aries, decided he chose his friend, possibly instead of a mate that he was supposed to be with. He chose his friend because it's better understanding here, which is true. That's you know, just divine truth. That's honest to God truth. Wow, look at how me knowing myself helped. Okay, what did I want to do next? This one. Okay. So they found success. They have, they're able to eat what they want. They're able to make money. They're able to work. They're able to hang out with their friends as possible. But look, celebration is in reverse. So they're not overdoing it. This isn't alcoholism and drug use or anything like that. This is definitely indulging in sexual, intimate behaviors. Because that's what I picked up from the card. I don't know why. Okay, when I looked at this card at the start of this reading, I saw this Emperor bowing to this Scorpio man. And I know gender is fluid. Oh my gosh. Gender is fluid. Flow like water. That's what they're doing. But it's still very masculine. So they're both in touch with their yin and their yang. They're both in touch and know how to manage, deal with, and handle both their feminine side and their masculine side. When they need love, when they need to give love. This is like some love making versus fucking. I don't even think it's verses, but I think they like the sound of that. I'm just picking up on the energy. It feels very playful. It feels very indulging. It feels very intimate, not intimate, sexual, but like in a lusty, horny. That's the word. In a horny. Yeah. Power. That's where they find their power at, is their sacral chakras. They are wrapped in red, and red is your base, your root chakra, right? So these two gentlemen do not have any type of trauma or childhood wounds in their root, which is the chakra that your energy, life force would have been coming from if you were in a youth or a page energy. So these two guys, nothing happened to them. They find power because they're able to move fluidly through their root chakra to their solar chakra to their sacral chakra, which is orange, which is where your sexual organs are, which fuels your sexual organs. So they're able to do that very well, and they find power. And because that's what I saw here. I saw power exchange, and I saw someone with the power and someone enjoying someone else having the power. And here, this person has all the power. This person has the power. And he's comfortable with giving it up. Giving that power. Giving it up. Lord, flexibility. He's flexible here. His flexibility might go to some extremes for other people, but this makes this gentleman happy. I don't know why I call him a gentleman. This Emperor, Aries, it makes him happy. That's what he wants. Why in the heck is it this octopus? Oh my God. What I just keep saying about this octopus when it came out previously. So, everybody who watches The Boys, the octopus is still alive. At the top of the deck. I'm sorry. What did I say? What did I say? At the bottom of the deck, we have public face. So this person's public face is to be flexible, right? And so I think the octopus is just a representation of being fluid in their sexuality, right? At the top of the deck, we got sweet success. Didn't I say that? Because that's what I see here. They eat what they want. If they want sweets, they eat it. Even if they want to eat someone else, they eat it. Everything is sweet here. But it's still not a celebration. It's not as joyous, or maybe it's not as known, or it's not like what we would call like the Six of Swords. It's not a a public display of affection. They're not looking, or they're not receiving public displays of affection. And I wonder why. Maybe that's why I said I don't feel like it's known. I don't feel like people know that that's really what they're doing. If I could get to Lord. Yeah, right. So it's not good news. Okay, I can understand why. So this isn't a relationship or a situationship where it would express an achievement or good news, right? Or they're not going to receive an achievement or good news from this type of relationship or situationship, because like I said, this is a friends with benefits type thing. So it's not really like a Two of Cups, and it might not even be divine. You know, it might not be, you know, given from spirit. It's just something that, you know how people just find each other, you know. That's so interesting, because it's like people don't know that this is possible, but they're making it work. They made it possible and they're making it work. But it's like, I know that they feel that something is missing. They gotta know. Okay. Authority. Take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be confident. Okay. So that's what's happening here. That's why this Emperor was showing up in a page energy. This Emperor was showing up in a page energy because he's lacking some confidence as far as maybe people really knowing about his sexuality, and how, even though that's his public face, because that's what we got here. The Emperor's public face is being very flexible, very fluid, able to easily adapt. But see how he's in that darkness and his head is hanging down? He's sitting on that same throne. You see that? This is the same throne he's sitting on. But in this card, it's showing that he feels this. He feels this lack of celebration. He feels this emptiness, this sadness here. Or maybe he doesn't want it to be known. He wants the respect. He is an emperor. He wants the respect. In fact, he could command and demand the respect, being an emperor energy. But he doesn't have it. And it's possibly because of some, you know how people feel like they do what they have to do, but they might have some shame or remorse by things that they've had to do, the fruits of his labor. It's time to reap the fruits of his labor. But look, I'm hearing, are you having any fun? What? I love that song. I just love the way she sings it. Are you having any fun? Didn't I say that? She says that in that song. Yes. So that is exactly, yeah, with wellness card here. Ensure your body is nourished. Yeah, they're feeding their body. I can definitely see here that they're both physically fit. You know, I'm getting that they get a rush from working out. They're getting like, that's their achievement. That is their achievement. See here with direction, their achievement is nourishing their body, working out. Something about like, I'm seeing the word pumping. Let me say this. Because when people see me and interact with me, I am wholesome. But I'm a woman, I'm a human being, you know. I see the word pumping as far as wellness, because you see here the weights, right? I'm getting pumping iron, right? but I'm not seeing pumping iron. So something about working out turns them on. And I can relate to that. You know, because when you're physically fit, when your testosterone increases, and that's whether you're male or female, especially if you're in a position of power, as both of these people are. But I'm getting they're finding some limitations. There's some limitations to that. Because fear, we got the word fear again. That's twice. Word fear. You know, all these cards I've been pulling on the Emperor. He's gambling. He's making a risk about something. Or he's gambling and having some dangerous consequences. Heck no. Wait a minute here. That's sweet success again. But this time they will reach the celebration. But it's something, okay, that they're not seeing. They see the celebration. They see the sweet success. Yes, that's the correct route to take, is to feed your body, to work out, because it stimulates your mind, your heart, your muscles. Yes. But the limitations, they're not seeing the limitations. There's something here that's going to stop them. Many choices. So, many choice card is also like the Seven of Cups card in tarot, which means that some of these cups of love that they might encounter, right? With this friends with benefits, hooking up, situationships that they're able to succeed at, right? Are going to be illusions, are going to be poison, are going to be detrimental to their health, their mind, their well-being. But remember, what they're seeking is wellness, right? It's at the top of the deck. Gambling, right? Gambling was at the top of the deck. Independence, which, you know, I'm all for that. We got the saving of the money again. Spiritual work. See, because this saving of the money keeps coming to me, and it's like, I don't think that's what it means. I think what they're saying is something about saving in spirituality. Because every time I see this card, I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's a piggy bank. Okay, yeah. But my soul, my spirit, my abilities and capability of reading energy tells me this card is not saying that to me. This card is saying you need to save your soul. How are you going to save your soul? Yeah, they're working on the physical, but they're not working on their soul. Let me pull from the Soul's Journey deck. Cleansing the energies of the Soul Journey deck. Cleansing the energies of the Soul Journey deck. I'm not going to read the cards that are listed here because when I shook the cards out of the box, they shuffled around a little at the end. Come on, stay. Alright, one more shuffle. Okay, one more full shuffle, guys. One more full shuffle. Tell me what's going on with their soul. What do they need to pay attention to? What do they need to pay attention to with regards to their soul? This Aries and Scorpio. What do they need to pay attention to? It's lying and cheating. Yeah, they're going to find abundance. But something about lying and cheating just came to me. What the heck? What do they need to pay attention to? Acceptance, denial. See, that's what I was thinking with that fear. They fear that they won't be accepted. They fear that this route that they have decided to take with the friends with benefits between two men, right, will be frowned upon. And they're worried about their health. because they're in service. They need forgiveness. They need forgiveness. They need to forgive someone, or they need to forgive themselves. They have either encountered adversity, or that's what's coming, because that foresight card came out. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So the death card being a representation of the world card in the tarot deck. So this was all good. This was all fun and dandy. So yeah, they're having fun. They're having fun. Because that song just came up to me. This is all fun and dandy. But it's going to come to an end. And maybe they're not aware of that. They don't have the foresight. They can see the money coming, right? They can see the money and decision, because somebody couldn't make a decision of which way to go. So they chose each other versus, I got lies and deceit. Yeah, with blame here. I got lies and deceit with blame and happiness. So with this blame card and this indecision card, I get the feeling that there was possibly someone, a female most likely, that this Emperor, because Empress came out in the last reading, I mean. So it's possible, and it is known and aware that the Emperor has an Empress energy that he is supposed to be with, because that is his divine spiritual match. What we have here is the Emperor choosing a Scorpio over the Empress. Possibly leaving the Empress out. Not wanting the Empress to know, I guess, what it was that he was doing to gain abundance, to get money. She knows already. So sorry for you. I let you know that the Empress already knows how and what you were doing to make money, Emperor, with the Scorpio. Already, how do you know? Let me put it to you this way without telling everything that I know. Emperor, have you ever asked yourself if the Empress has already met and is aware of the Scorpio? The same way you came across the Scorpio, so did she. And yes, he's a lot of fun, but it always ends. Ask him why. It always ends. It always ends. It's going to come to an ending. Yeah, because there's lying and cheating here. They're lying and they're cheating. They've been doing it for a long time and have an abundance of money at the Seven of Coins energy, and they're going to be under judgment if not already, because they had a decision to make. They were supposed to leave home, and instead they caused a heartbreak. They caused a heartbreak and decided to just spiritually watch somebody, or send monitoring spirits to go and watch somebody in the lover's energy. And they're still doing it and keeping them out in the cold. Or they put a Leo out in the cold. Yeah. And you have to remember, when you break spiritual laws, just like when you break man's law, you have to pay for that. There's consequences that are going to come to you. You know, people can say they get away with crimes because they don't get caught, but God sees all. Most High sees all, and He is going to come, and you will have to pay for what you've done eventually. That's just how it works. So this Emperor and this Death energy and this Seven of Coins energy and this Seven of Swords energy. So 77. Somebody born in the year 77 or something about the number 7 and 7. 2 7s at least. And the number is 4 and the number 11. Because Aries is the 4th month, Scorpio being the 11th month. If anybody wanted some numbers. Well, what can I say here? What can I say? What can I say? Let's get something from the Architect deck and see if we can close this out. Something on Scorpio, please. Death energy. Something on Scorpio. Death energy. Samaritan. See, this is making me see this totally different. Like, this Scorpio sees this as his work. It's like, what is the song? A Woman's Work. Is Maxwell singing? Like, he sees this as being a good Samaritan. Or he is a good Samaritan. You know, if you have read the Bible, the word, a Samaritan, the Samaritan were the people in the Bible that did good deeds. Yeah, with Angel. This is his work, or he sees this as his work. It's angelic. He's being an angel to this person. It's how he views it. And that's why it always comes to an end. He's a child magical. What else? I got judgment. It's possible. Whoa. I could do a whole reading on Scorpio from what I just picked up. Scorpio does not have any child wounds, but Scorpio has been wounded. His heart has been broken. His heart has been broken. Scorpio had decided to play his life on repeat with people that he meets, but it's all sex-based. Even though he's coming across as, I'm here to help you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Scorpio is doing some type of sexual healing, like Marvin Gaye's song, sexual healing feels good. Yes. Okay. Because you know how some people just need to feel something good. I just need to feel good. Remember that peace card came up? And that's what he's doing. Oh, look, people are gossiping about this. Gossip. People already heard that that's what's happening. And something about beggars. Somebody's been begging. Let me find out the Emperor. Hell to the no. No. Is this the Emperor begging? I'm hearing amongst other people begging the Scorpio for sex. Or what they think is sexual healing. But really, he's just in... People don't know this, do they? He is just in a repeated, he's in a rescuing. He's in like some type of format, or he's formatted or programmed his life to where he can see, or like he looks for the people in need. And that's why he has this dominance over them. This dominating energy over them, and these people are probably falling in love with him. But this isn't love. This is both feeding off of the energies that are being released from the intimate encounters. Oh, thank you, God, for letting that come out innocent and wholesome, because I am on YouTube right now. When I tell you, those words just flowed out of my mouth. I didn't even put thought into it. But thank you, because this is some downright horny, lustful, dominatrix between these two at least, yes. I don't know if the Scorpio's doing that with other people, but if he is allowing people to beg him for sex or for healing energy, sexually healing energy, and he's coming to them being their rescuer, it's being gossiped about. And that's the fear. That's the fear. The card that came out earlier. That's the fear that this emperor has. And he knows that this is not going to be accepted. Actually, it's going to end, emperor. The way that you guys are headed, this is headed towards an ending and a rebirth. You know, I don't know if it'll be a tower moment or if it's just going to like fade or fizzle out. And then they'll have to like regenerate, restart. If it's going to have to be a rebirth because the whole entire foundation crumbles, I don't know. But let's see what I can pick up on for the Emperor here. We got Destroyer at the bottom of the deck. So he's destroying relationships. He's fighting. Wasn't he in that Seven of Staffs energy earlier? Like he thinks that people are challenging him all the time. He's a destroyer, or he's possibly in destroying energy with his Don Juan. He's a slave to his... I cannot say that. Oh, really? So I was gonna say he was a Don Juan. He's yeah, I wanna sex you up, to all the ladies, you know, however that verbiage, whatever his riz is, as the kids say, however he's hollering at the chicks, at the ladies and the men, you know, but he's a slave to his desires, so he has a sexual addiction, and that's why he comes out in this warrior, because he probably refuses to let anyone interfere with that. He's probably a destroyer because he's not letting other people take pleasure or get any pleasure, because it's all about him and his needs. And this person likes being with men. He enjoys having intercourse with men and him being dominated with these men. That's how I'm gonna put it, and not the way that they said it to me. In a trickster energy at the top of the deck, thinking or claiming that he is teaching. Oh, he thinks he's teaching, or he claims, or he says that he's teaching love making. He thinks he's a god of love. Oh, he thinks... Hold up, he thinks he's a god to some woman, to damsels in distress. He portrays himself as a god to damsels in distress, and don't tell me he had these people praying to him. Do not tell me he gets these women praying to him. But see, look at this. So they're both doing the same thing. This person is always in a rescuing energy, right? This person is Scorpio. Death, represented by a death card, is always looking for someone who is needing to feel good or to feel pleased. It's almost like they're using each other for sex. He has to have sex because he's addicted to his... I keep stopping because I will keep it clean. He has sexual addictions, and this person feeds off of it. This person covers it up as this here, being a good Samaritan. I'm going to help out, willing and ready to have sex with anyone in that fluidity, that fluid sexuality card that came out earlier, in his angelic energy, child magical energy. And then when I got here is that this is like a circle. This is like the water is being what do you like twisted, like what is that, a typhoon? That's his energy. But because he's a child magical, it doesn't come off that way. It's like sweet, because we got sweet twice earlier, both of them. It's like they come off as being so sweet and so endearing and caring and compassionate about your situation, but really it's just sex-based. Like, do I want to say I've been a victim of this? Wow. That's really deep, Scorpio. You almost made me want to get in the camera and be like, Scorpio, why are you doing that to people? Because something about Scorpio's grandmother, or something about when Scorpio was this child magical and his grandmother telling him something, or wanting him to, nurturing him into becoming a man that will have self-esteem and confidence and leadership skills and being a good husband and a provider, right? A good father. It's something about that Scorpio that's still in him. That's not gonna go away. But the Scorpio got hurt. It didn't come out in the cards, but this Scorpio got hurt. And now he chooses to play on these energies, right? It's a playful energy. It's sweet. With other people. And that's why judgment is here for both of them. Wow. Because they need a companion. They need a companion. They probably can't go a day without having sex in the spirit. I don't know about in the flesh, because I don't know these people. I cannot speak about that. But in the spirit, I don't think they can be alone. Or they choose to not be alone. So like, say this Scorpio is not available. This Emperor is going to go find someone else with this Don Juan energy, because he's a slave to his sexual addictions. However, he's going to go back to the Scorpio, and vice versa. And they've been doing it for a long time. 7 years, 7 months. It's the vision of love. The visionary here, Scorpio, had a vision of love that he put together with his father, or a father energy. This Emperor represents father. Emperor also represents someone being a father. This Emperor represents someone being a provider, someone being a caretaker, having children, having a wife, a spouse, you know. Yeah. So, with father here, Goddess is involved. Or they see someone as a goddess. Tell me more about the goddess. Because we got God and goddess here. A shapeshifter. They see a shapeshifter as a goddess. Now this is fraud to the upteenth. 11,000th. Like, how do you see a shapeshifter as a goddess? Oh crap, because of his vision. And remember I said in the other deck previously that something was, they are not foreseeing. They're not looking at everything. They're not looking at everything clearly. They see the way to make money, the way to get abundance, but they don't see this as fraud, because sometimes they're in fraudulent energy as well when they hook up with people. So a shapeshifter is a goddess, okay? A possible avenger, or in some type of avenging energy. Yeah, that companion, we got companion again coming out on the deck. That was at the top of the deck previously. Is mentoring them, possibly a Virgo. Yeah. So this person is mentoring them, or they see this person as a mentor, this shape-shifting avenger. This is possibly someone with blonde hair, or who prefers to be blonde. That's just what I'm seeing. I just saw hair. I didn't see a face or body or shape or nothing. I just saw blonde hair. I guess it was trying to come to me, maybe. Tell me more about this shapeshifter goddess. Is a healer. That person is a healer. this avenger. That person is the healer. So this healer, shapeshifter, goddess, avenger, companion energy saw their vision of love, right? Scorpio's vision of love as being healing. And that's the reason why Scorpio operates out of this rescuing the people that need healing and providing sexual healing like Marvin Gaye to men and to women and other genders or non-binary or however they're categorizing, whatever their pronouns are. That's what I'll say. And because I don't want to take offense, because you know, nobody knows what my pronouns are. I don't put them out there. So you never know someone's pronouns is what I'm saying. So this is their vision of love. But it's not. It's gonna end. Because you know why? Because this real true healer keeps hiding himself. The shapeshifter. And I know who you are. That's all I'm saying. He's been detecting something, investigating something. A dilettante who is a liberator, but he sees her as a martyr. Maybe a poet is involved, and someone who is an exorcist as well, with a prince energy, monk nun energy. Yeah, he's right. He's right about all of those things. He's right, because there's definitely someone and when I see the word prince there, this person is in prince energy, but they're possessed right now. They have some type of entity attachment because they've been playing around in the spirit for too long, and they're reaping what they've sown, basically, like their repercussions from their choices and their decisions. Wow. Okay. So that's what I have today, because this energy is going to just keep going on. I can tell, I can feel it. I might come back with another one because I still want to clarify some other energies that came out in that first energy read that's already posted for you. I don't know why I'm giggling. It's nothing to giggle about. It's funny to me, the vision of love. It's so funny because I was talking to Alexa yesterday and I could not for the life of me remember Mariah Carey's first song that hit. I kept thinking, what is the name of that song? What is the name of that song? Oh, I want to hear that one, And now Visionary has come out, and the vision of love came to me like that. I could not remember the name of that song yesterday and the day before yesterday, at least 3 days now, for nothing. And now I know why. Alexa was like, don't even play with me like that, child. Don't even play with me, because and I know that they're giving it to people, possibly giving more to an adult and less to a child, or using a child to get to an adult. So like, say this child is the one living their life, instead of giving the child the access, the abilities to give the child some type of knowledge, wisdom, discernment, and then they go and they make out with the vision of love with the other adult. Yeah, with illusions coming out here with Seven of Cups, because this goes back to that many options. As I split the deck, at the top of the deck, a page of staffs. Yeah, because a child is involved here with the Six of Coins. Of course, a child is involved, and it's coming out at the top of the deck, so that's clear. So that's their vision of love, is something about boys and girls, children under 18, at least 18 and under, possibly 19, 20 to 21 to 23 to 25. Yeah, so very, very interesting read. I don't have anything to conclude it on, but we can always pick one of these self-care cards to end it on. And so what can any of us do? The people that came out in the reading, the people that are watching, what can we do to better ourselves? Because it's always something that we can do for ourselves that can affect us spiritually. Look at this. It says plan a vacation. Plan a vacation. That would be nice. If only we all had the money to do such things. Well, maybe I'll get one more. Like I said, we all don't have the money to do such things. So let's see what else we get with self-care. Let's see, this one had to come out. Watch a movie. There we go. That's something that we all can do, I believe. And with that, thank you for tuning in. It was very enjoyable. I enjoyed picking up on the Aries Emperor and the Scorpio dominatrix energy. Ooh. Very, very, very fun. Gotta think about the consequences though, guys. You know, when you step on other people's toes and when you shut the door on people who might not be heartbroken or who might not seem like they need to be loved on physically, intimately, but they still deserve a shot. They still deserve a chance. You gotta always, when you're a team, you gotta remember to pass the ball to everybody on the team. And you know, I don't play sports, but I know that that's how it works. And they say teamwork makes the dream work. And this clearly was coming out as spiritual behavior. So, I'm done. Thanks. Bye.